Hi everyone, welcome to ZSR. Today we have a very exciting Ocarina of Time randomizer match. This is Flea versus Alpha. Tracking today we got Veva and Palm, and on commentary we have Pyra and Emo Soda, and they will take it from here.
Hello, blah. I was gonna come up with all this energy.
But I just dropped the hello on you.
Season 9. Yes, it's still going on. I know a lot of questions in chat on that. Of course, it's still going on. This is it's a great tournament, great settings, great runners as well.
Yeah,
joined today with Pyro.
Tiebreakers tonight. Both of these runners are 1-1 so far. Winner goes on. Loser, unfortunately, their S9 ends. So, just a little summary of how we've gotten here. Flea started off the tournament with a win over Rock Chalk. Alpha unfortunately lost his first match to Volk, but rebounded with a win against Oak. And Flea most recently lost to Juke to put him down into this tiebreaker final group match.
Child start, ZL Serenade. The additional starting item is a song, so pretty nice songs to start off with. And we are in basically vanilla start as Child.
Yeah, that is almost as vanilla as you can get. Oh, right off the bat, we're getting a deviation. Alpha going straight for K-Sword chest. Fleet of Midos. What a wild start.
Yeah, I would be more inclined to go to the Sword Chestic Alpha, just because it's less movement across the whole area, but we'll see both from both players as Flea is going toward the right now. Ooh, Alpha is more... Alpha is warping away? Hello?
What?
Wow. Okay, did not see that coming. Okay.
That's definitely a play of all time. Yeah, I mean, the Serenade Warp Out isn't terrible. I kind of like the idea of doing Midos first, if this is your plan, though. But all things considered, Midos didn't really have anything, so it's not going to punish him at all.
Alpha's playing on emulator, so it's going to be a lot less troublesome to like just save quit back. Maybe that's like part of the calculation there with the routing.
Maybe, yeah. That like VC versus emulator save quit timing, definitely a...
Going for Lon Lon first. Definitely like this. It's going to get an additional song, which could be Saria's, get a more complete Lost Woods. And potentially, if you get bombs, maybe plus that or that. It's still going to be great. Warping back, so I think it's good sequencing at least.
Yeah, I personally always prefer this ordering. Lon Lon.
Ooh, Lon Lon KD.
Oh, immediately paid out. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we're all on the same wavelength tonight.
Yeah, there's a possibility in a spawn like this that Lon Lon gives you something, like you're saying, to speed up or make your Lost Woods more efficient, like a bomb bag, even like a slingshot, Saria's Minuet, like anything that makes your Lost Woods clear a little bit more efficient.
Yeah, it's a collection of those checks as well that you're just always going to do too. So there's a lot of safety in that to start off with.
I was going to say, in a seed like this, like either running out of Lon Lon or like save quitting back to Lost Woods is like kind of a time loss, but when you have Serenade, that's probably what you're doing anyway. So I don't think it really matters like how you leave Lon Lon in this sort of a setting.
Yeah, Flea's a little bit more handcuffed just because he's on Virtual Console. Less freedom with that kind of movement. It's just going to do this because you start here, which also makes sense.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, too, I have been in Alpha's stream for the past week, watching a bunch of his practice races and playing against him a couple times. And on
like last night,
he was strategizing on like how to kind of like understand Flea as a runner and like what plays he makes and everything. And his assessment, which I think is kind of correct from knowing Flea and watching him at like SGL a couple times is Flea is a pretty thorough runner. So I don't know if Alpha's metagaming. I know one of the big plays he was talking about doing was Flea always does River, apparently, so Alpha's going to do River. Also, the only thing that we pulled from Lon Lon is Bolero, which is a very interesting KD path. So...
Yeah, looking at the entrances here, DC is in Jabu this seed, so yeah, that's a little perplexing. Bottom of the Well is in Fire Temple though, which is more important, more relevant here.
Yeah, that's very good information then. I think you probably try to do a bottom of the well dip here in your child one if you... Alpha obviously doesn't know that it's path yet, but when he reads this hint stone that he's running towards, it'll be interesting to see if he makes the bottom of the well dip immediately.
I think it makes sense. I mean, you have the song, you might as well go look, and it's a good possibility. Nothing's bomb locked in there. You are starting off with ZL the seed, so
yeah,
very good likelihood it pays off.
Yeah, with the ZL you can peek the bomb lock check, so even if you can't necessarily get him, you can at least see if there's a big item down there. But it's a pretty thorough clear already, outside of the 2 or 3 bomb lock checks. So.
Yeah, Sarias and Sarias.
Yeah.
Interesting. Ooh, Din's Fire, let's go. Ooh. Early on in the seed, like to see it, rather than the at the end. So
yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to need to do FAE this seed, so early Dins.
Nope.
If we ever even have to go into that entrance. Yeah, and in a weird way, with how the songs is laid out, it hasn't really punished either runner, either direction. Lon Lon didn't give anything efficient for a Lost Woods clear, and your Sarias just being in vanilla location, like that's lets you do Skull Kid right away. So one of those situations where neither of your decisions is massively incorrect. So.
Yeah, seed being pretty nice so far. Nothing really out of the ordinary.
Oh, there's still plenty of time. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. I'm not doubting it, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like a Bolero path is not a very common one, and the seed's already thrown that at us, but at least it's a very straightforward Bolero path. So.
Seems like it. We haven't seen anyone play it yet, so it's hard to say yet, but...
Yeah.
I was almost half expecting Flea to go for, I think Flea to go for, or it was Alpha. Yeah, it was Alpha that went, not first. I was half expecting him to go to the actual, like, Temple of Time hints. He was going to, like, go towards Market there.
Yeah,
but it was just for the money.
I know people do that. Like, the 4 hints are really nice, but I personally have, like, always kind of not done that. But I don't necessarily think it's wrong to like dip into Market, just see the 4 the 4 hints outside Temple of Time there. But
yeah, alternatively, Flea getting the money from Talon upstairs.
Yeah,
always nice to steal from Talon. Alpha gonna be seeing this Dens here.
Yeah.
Kind of wondering what they're gonna do. I assume just like they both play Serenade like pretty much the same time here.
Yeah,
Alpha a little bit ahead.
I think we're getting a Bolero. Yeah, so Bolero in the bottom of the world. Maybe. Mind you, this path could just be for access to the Bolero song. Like, maybe there's nothing in Bottom of the Well, but I think it's such a dense early play with a path pointing you here that I think it's a reasonable dip in.
I think it's good regardless.
Yeah.
This early in the seed, being able to do dungeon checks. I mean, multiple in logic dungeon checks. It's also like potentially on the path. Like it's You can't not do it, I feel like, in Child 1 here. Oh, yeah, immediately just a big chest. Letter, sure.
Okay, and that is potentially the path resolved already, because I believe we have Child DC and Jabber this seed, I believe.
Yep. I've seen like half the checks so far. All right, Flea right behind. No idea what they saw on the wall there, but it's a fairly large-looking item.
Yeah. Alpha...
Maybe a piece of heart?
Alpha didn't immediately drain this, and I wonder if he does not realize that he started with ZL. Or if it's just a little bit of a Pepega, because, like, I will say that, like, the potential 2-song start throws me off a lot, too, this season.
Maybe just an aggressive skip, potentially, on Dead Hand? I don't think that was hinted.
Not yet, at least.
But he's already found the letter. Maybe he's just immediately, okay, well, let's path on the next thing.
Yeah.
Which is dangerous, but
yeah.
In a 1v1 situation, maybe trying to like cut these like corners here and there, even though it's like so early in like a location that you normally would want to full clear anyway, just because of the efficiency, and it's like a couple minutes, right? So
yeah.
And checking the small brown. Interesting, very nice rupee total.
Oh, okay. I think you. Nope, we're still just full skipping the ZL stuff. Okay.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I will say the 2-song start is interesting because it does put a
there we go.
Oh, okay. And free bomb bag.
Nice bomb bag.
We'll never scoff at early explosives, so. But the second song, meaning that one of our song checks is dead. Well, not necessarily dead, it's just not a song. It could be an important item. Although I'm also yet to see that this season, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's mostly because you don't get that every seed, right? The guaranteed. You start with 2 songs. Otherwise, you probably would see it in like maybe a dozen seeds or so, I would say. But yeah, I don't think I've seen that either. Just an S9, but probably just sample size.
Yeah.
I think the most I got was maybe a BGS, which is pretty good. Not earth-shattering.
Yeah, pulling a letter and a bomb bag out of the early well.
Very nice.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, kind of just unlocking DC fully here. Both these players definitely know slingshotless DC. So I think wanting to get that done and in this child segment as well just adds to the strength of your opener here.
Yeah, that's actually a really probably a really strong play in this scene, assuming you know the jumps. It is also one of our bridge dungeons, so getting it done early is kind of nice. It also opens your bottle going into an Adult 1 section, which I never hate. Having a bottle free for, like, if you run into ice, which is in Forest this seed. Just having the bottle free and available is a good little benefit of going there early.
Might not be your first bottle, but just for efficiency, if you're going to the dungeon anyway, right? It's the earlier you do that, the better off it probably is, at least for potential ice plays, and having your route be open to these things is like half the battle, right?
Yep. Also important early note, at least, is Alpha is not getting punished for skipping the ZL lock stuff in the well.
Crazy.
There's nothing on Dead Hands.
That's crazy. It's like the 5 or 6 item checks, isn't it? Just like it's gone. Well, maybe not 5 or 6, but
yeah, I wonder if at some point he's gonna like see that he has ZL and be like, "Oh no, I didn't do." But it is an advantage and time save as long as he doesn't go back to the well. So
it makes me feel like Alpha thinks he's kind of on the back foot here. Disadvantage maybe. Just trying to really add some time save. Or he just forgot he had ZL. I mean,
I'm gonna chalk it up to forgetting he had ZL. I think.
But he started with it. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
You just forgot. I don't know. He has it on his tracker, so like he put it on there at one point. So, ooh, almost getting moted. Wow, that's sick.
He saved himself from the moat. That would have been.
Oh my! Hey, I've moted myself once in S9. It didn't feel good. Felt a lot like that, except I fell in.
Yeah, we got Lee going out to late. Pretty early Saturday.
Yeah, no scale, but being able to route in South Field is pretty strong as well. Just going to add a lot of different checks that you don't have to go back to, especially with the Serenade. Ooh, OoT.
Requiem Ocarina of Time
is not a deal breaker. It's Shadow and Spirits. The seed.
There is also in S9 you have the ability to pass through Spirit to get to Colossus if you need to. So Requiem is actually a significantly less terrifying potential AD song than in previous seasons.
I wonder if Alpha just skips the Castle Fairy here too. Then.
Yeah.
If he really doesn't know he has I think it's an open question.
He does have it on his tracker. I think at some point he was going to register the fact that he is skipping a bunch of stuff, but...
Can't imagine, but... Interesting to see when that is.
I don't know about you, but I have my first interview question already. Did you forget that you had ZL?
Oh. Getting the open second bottle. Maybe not wanting to go to DC this early then. Shadow Temple 4 items. Ooh. Big.
Yeah.
I did just play a seed as well that had 5 Shadow Temple items in there, all inaccessible.
Yeah.
So tough to see if they're going to put that much weight behind that.
Yeah, Shadow is a progression dungeon, so we're going to have to be in there anyway. But it is nice to know, and especially with a dungeon like Shadow, like if you get a potential go mode, if like the items are early, you know, if you get to like your 4th item on like the Shadow Pot or something, you could potentially skip the back. It's nice to know, so definitely not a bad hint at all.
Yeah, where's Hovers though? Hovers, Hook, eternal question in S9. They're just so important. Mostly Hook, I think, but ooh, Jabu's dead too. Okay.
Yeah. Again, another required dungeon, so the hint's a little bit less super nice, but yeah, go modable Jabu is always a bit of a time save. Just not having to do the boomerang check, or even like a scary early dip into the boomerang check for an item or something like that is always a little bit nerve-wracking, so...
Yeah, it's Deku Jabu and Deku. Yep. So Alpha knows he's going to have to come back child at some point. Could be soon, could be in like an hour.
Yeah.
But potentially putting off DC because of that. Wants to get a good look at the whole opener here. Yeah. The Adult 1 section. Really trying to see what's on top here on the crater.
I wonder if there's a world in which you're maybe like trying to get like bomb chews to make DC a little bit faster, because then you don't have to go through the back at all.
Yeah, that would be nice.
You could get up to basically like the vanilla bomb check, and because of the peaks that you have for the bridge and the vanilla bomb chest, like you could just skip doing the back, but that's maybe the only thing I could think of. Or he's just
very optimistic routing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's necessarily the worst play in the world to just go adult too. Again, it's stuff you're gonna have to do at some point, right? Like no one's gonna just full skip CAC or graveyard or anything, but pushing a progression.
Every now and then you see a couple things skipped there, so
yeah. Yep. Okay. Here is Alpha doing his pre-planned river play to capture his warm-up stream. Had a text box along the bottom, and it said, "I'm here because Flea is going to be here," and he was practicing the lower river jump.
Yeah. Yeah, that's, I was talking to him a little bit last night, and yeah, he was like, I think it's one of the things I said. It's like, you got to be really sure about your river, man, because Flea's going to be Flea spawns there, whether or not you do.
So the funny thing, I didn't know that about Flea. He was like saying it, and I was like, "Are you sure Flea?" Like the only one I know is a Zeph. Like I know Zeph's a good riverer, but
no, Flea's pretty devoted to the river. So
that
one fire temple item as well.
Yeah, that's our second IC dungeon location, which is actually really nice. Especially for a fire, like you get an early item and you can just kind of go mode it as well. Although it's also not required this seed, so you kind of want to stay out of fire.
So where are the items is the real question here.
They're all
I think all eyes on DC. No, it's in, well, they're all in DC and Shadow because you get your Shadow items in DC.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just kind of a lot of overworld right now. Some bomb lock checks here and there. Ooh, there's a bow. Top of river.
Yeah.
All right, so they're both going to have that.
Yeah.
Wow,
arguably,
age.
Yeah. Arguably, this is actually nice for Alpha grabbing the bow because it's usable in adult. But yeah, the interesting point is he is going to probably have to make this run up again as child anyway, so it's a little bit of duplicative checks that he's doing here. But maybe there's a world you get a scale and you can dive through from Lost Woods or something, but again, that's a little bit optimistic. Never know what you're doing.
Or water, potentially, or the iron boots, rather the water boots.
Yeah. Well,
boots made of water. Yeah, no, that's an item I would get behind.
Water boots. Alpha's running by another ZL check. I think this man has entirely forgotten.
Yeah, he has no idea that he has Zelda's Lullaby. No. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Happens occasionally to everyone at some point or another, so just unfortunate timing.
Yeah, it's
really important match in the tournament.
So far, it hasn't been punishing, but the longer it goes, the more
he's gonna need it eventually.
A bunch of stuff,
Maybe at that point,
he's so in tune. He knows that's the pointless item. He just knows. He has a vibe.
Who can hit with fire?
Like there's nothing in there I need right now.
I mean, at the point that he's gonna get like totally hard locked out from any more checks, opens up the menu, goes to the songs. See, he has ZL. Like, okay, at that point, what do you do? Like, your hair's on fire. Do you stop, drop, and roll? Do you let it burn? Do you just do you jump into a lake in the water temple?
Look at his tracker, man. It's right there.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he reacts to that, because kind of that reaction is going to be like a big tipping point in the race.
Yeah. Oh,
big chest. Domain. All right, third time's the charm for fish catching here today.
Dude, those fish
are energetic. They are very energetic today. Someone fed them. Ooh, just double defense.
Yeah. Don't hate to see it early. These guys are both good enough at execution. They probably don't need it, but the safety is just... That was such a fast hint read, man. I couldn't see what that said. What was that?
Someone in chat probably did.
That's wild.
Oh, they're in river? Okay.
So that's Frogs 1.
On Frogs 1. Okay. Sure. You know what else is slippery? These light arrows. They're right next to these frogs. A lot of slippery items. Ooh, the slimy Ferora's Wind Zora had next to them.
Slimy Ferora's Wind. Okay. Yeah, again, Ferora's another nice, just early item. Obviously, we need magic to use it, but pretty nice to see. Helps with some potential dungeon dips that get a little bit less scary if we were able to find magic.
Slingshot on Skull Mask. Good hint.
Which puts all of our DC in logic entirely, too, with the child projectile, so...
Yeah, gonna add a lot of confidence to Flea's route here. Can you imagine living in Zora's domain though? Like the whole floor is wet. Everything's wet. You can't put a couch in there; it gets wet.
They're fish.
Try and put a TV in there. You electrocute everybody at one time.
Would fish care about it? Would
okay, Forest Temple Death
couch
Baronade. Interesting hint.
That is actually a very interesting hint. That's stone water?
Yeah, yes.
We love Waterstone here.
Waterstone Path
Waterstone.
Baronade. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a tongue twister. That's on Deku entrance. Big chest here. DC. Map chest is very often a big chest, I feel like. Ooh, it's the hook today. Very nice.
That is a very large item to have before you go adult the first time in a seed.
Yeah, still child 1, by the way. Almost about 25 minutes in here. It is very good. And Alpha got a t-shirt. Very cool.
T-shirt. Nice healthy seed, too. Early heart containers with a double defense sighting already, so both of our runners 5 and 6 hearts respectively.
Oh, what the? Okay, I didn't read 40. Ooh, fire arrows on 50. Okay.
Yeah. The only way that fire arrows are required in this seed is for some wild Shadow 2 logic, but
we already got Dens, so
doubt we're gonna see that.
Yeah.
It would have to be like something exactly there, locking long shot. Like,
or hovers, I guess, but
yeah.
Very clean room for Flea.
Yeah, that was some slick logic, or some slick movement. I have not seen that before. That was pretty sick. Yeah, and we just found a second bow just available in CAC, so the bow and river not even really that nice either way.
Yeah. So Alpha went up the river for nothing is kind of the takeaway there. Not great.
Yeah. That just makes up
not
for saving the time. Yeah, that's just making the time up for skipping the Zeal stuff and well. So he saved a minute and lost a minute.
Yeah.
That's all even, man.
I don't know. When my opponent has the hook and I don't, it doesn't feel even. So.
No, that's fair. Well, he doesn't know that yet.
No, I know, but
yeah. Very easy first pass for Flea there, getting the first jump super quick. I've seen some runners really struggle with these jumps, so seeing the execution to get it first try is nice there.
And Flea has a lot of speedrunning experience actually in OT, so
yeah,
not surprised at all he can get something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the more difficult one, the twofer, but
if you can do this one fast, you can. Ooh, did not get the initial eye jump. That's okay though. It's a quick reset.
Yeah, that's your fault. You were like, oh.
Oh, it's my fault. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you commentated curse then, man. Like, right as you said it. Get short.
You know, I mean, this is 20 minutes ago, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. You know what? You're off the hook this time. You're off the hook. All right, second try, easy.
Very nice.
Yeah, this game also just likes to randomly short hop you, so not even necessarily his fault sometimes. The game just be like that sometimes.
Yeah, hard to say without knowing what his stick position was.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Alpha is in Goron City doing some bomb lock checks as adults.
Ooh.
Didn't really get anything as adults. Has Nocturne Prelude, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, we know from the song Sometimes Hint, Minuet is also vanilla, so we'll probably go grab that at some point in this little section here also for some little bit of movement. But yeah, the hook in DC is a very nice advantage early for Flea.
Yeah, pretty soon Alpha's going to be running out of checks here anyway, so it's going to be interesting to see what he does, what decision point he makes. Just go DC like Flea did, or maybe he's still trying to fish like out a scale. Be really nice. Just anything really at this point. Ice Evil's Bane path.
Yeah. Okay. That's
I guess
actually
it's
again another kind of nice.
August Thorns.
Flea's going to be able to do that in his adult one with the hook and the open bottle. With Ice being in Forest, I believe, this seed.
Yeah. And I guess we get the answer to what was in the crater wall magic. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Definitely something big.
Yeah, Alpha's been pushing a lot of hints too, so he has a good amount of information. I don't know if he's gotten anything super useful.
Maybe it's a GTG angle for him. He did just get that magic. Oh, he's gonna maybe burn here.
Oh no.
Yep.
I thought
should have. Okay. Should have still probably backflipped there. I think he's like one off here. He could have pulled out the ocarina.
Oh
yeah, he's right there. He's right there. Okay, well, Alpha keeps getting bailed out by the seed, man.
Yeah.
When is it gonna end? Maybe never. Maybe he just wins.
That wasn't him getting bailed out by the seed. He chose to play for that fairy.
Did he actually get that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was on the that was the game on Bombchu Bowling that he played for the second bottle.
Oh, yeah, but okay. I mean, he made it sound like he like caught it, but he didn't. I mean, he didn't really.
Nah, I'm just messing. Oh.
I think he was hoping to find a hook or something in adult here. Goron City Goma path.
That is nice information. We didn't see anything yet, so I think that's
Child Goron City. So I think Flea's gonna. Yeah. Man, if Flea just goes there right now, how good is that? I think he could win on the spot there.
It's pretty close to your save quit. You have everything to clear the 3 checks. ZLSR has bombs, so whatever item that is not inaccessible to us yet. So.
And people cleared the child side as well. I don't know. I think there's a lot of value going there here. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think Flea will do that, but blue flare arrows. Okay, interesting.
That's interesting because that is in water, but it's not the path because it was separately hinted, right? So,
right.
Else in water there.
We still got just 4 items in shadow too. I mean, this items all over the place. If someone tells you about them, do you like freak out? Cause you like, it's like oh, there's some like 10 ghosts around you right now. Kind of thing. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, we've actually had like a bunch of major items hinted. Like there's a major item on frogs too, there's a major item on chickens, there's a major item in water. And that does actually make your ICs more important, your important item checks, because like some of the bait items are pulled from the pool, right? So like, you know in Shadow, like you're not getting a prescription, you know. I actually think it's kind of nice to track how many big chests you're still kind of potentially getting baited by.
Alpha did the fairy fountain, right? On top of DMT?
He did DMT. Okay. He's remembered he has ZL.
Alright. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
And we've also...
Yeah, well, he found all the bows. Yeah.
Bow percent. Very important category. So.
I mean, if 2 of those were hooks, though, that'd be a lot better. I would imagine. I thought I was gonna scroll over the songs again. Do I really have ZL? Did one check, but I feel like I'm missing something.
Oh, we are dipping into the shadow entrance, which is
G2G. Yeah.
Taking all 3 of our bows.
Maybe? Oh, no, get another song. Okay.
Yeah.
It's good. At least, hey, if you're not finding items and just getting songs, I mean, I think that's fine. One of the more powerful things you can get in the game.
True.
At this point, I think he has most of the like powerful quote-unquote songs. There's another bottle.
Yeah.
The Castle Fairy. Interestingly, also, it's another fairy bottle too. Yeah.
3 bottles, 3 bows. What a world
we got a 4th bottle. 4th bottle, anyone? I see a 4th bottle.
It's definitely one of the 4 majors in Shadow. We'll definitely see it somewhere. I'm calling it.
I would think. I don't know. Those seem to be getting more impactful the longer the seed goes on. The more bows we find.
Yeah, that's why like we've pulled so many big items out of the seed already. Like 2 spare bows, 2 extra bottles. Like we know prescriptions out there. We know blue fire arrows are. So
yeah, very spooky.
Every big item you pull makes your important checks a little bit.
Well, it makes it feel like you aren't on the right path too, right? Like on the
that's.
So I think that might affect Alpha's routing here, and maybe just his mentality going into this. First, look at G2G in the seed. Ooh, immediate big chest. Okay.
4th bow.
Other hook? Nope. Second bomb bag. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Flea is very well set up for his adult one here. Hook, bottle. Able to do our Evil Bane Path Ice in his first adult
another
one.
Big chest, though. Is another bomb bag?
Sure.
Oh, no, it's a strength. Hey!
A strength?
A good item for Alpha, yeah. Ooh, another magic. Okay. Feels like a very front-loaded seed. Even G2G is like, oh, no, here, have all the items. Just get out of here.
Yeah, we don't hate that, though.
Okay, well. Gonna get a look at the maze before he leaves. A lot of nothing. Or nothing.
We're not even seeing a lot of keys. This is a
lot of hearts.
Pretty reasonable bounce.
Ooh. Yeah, you get out of here, I think.
I don't
think you do anything else. Yeah.
G2G has like 9 keys, and I think we've seen
that was 1 key. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't even do Stalpos here. It's
all keys.
Very low value. You got a strength out of it. I'd feel pretty good about that, at least.
Yeah.
Gonna have to go to Forest at some point.
Yeah, Forest is very easy to not be hook locked. Like, the strength might be the last thing we need to actually, like, beat Forest, so... We have opponents to get out there. It would be a risk, but...
Yeah, and that Opponents was at...
I think it was in...
Osergrave?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fairly centrally located if we can get there with the Nocturne.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Flea is going to be doing a lot of the same stuff that Alpha did in his adult one, but that hook's going to be a big advantage to be able to get into the ice.
The ice.
The ice. I almost said ice like temple, and I would have been laughed at by chat.
The ice fields.
I had to take a second.
The ice mountains. Please, just call me Ice.
We would never laugh at you, and now I'm just being lied to. love baseball here.
Yeah, baseball. Not only is it America's favorite sport, also are one of the cooler restreamers for sure.
Definitely true.
Sorry.
Ice Palace is a link to the past. Also not incorrect.
Yeah, just a lot of keys here. Nothing to really be astonished by, right? Like it's almost the exact number of keys left or the item checks left. So
yeah, they were.
Alpha's losing a fair bit here in time. Doesn't have DC done. The route's kind of falling apart here.
Yeah, it's just a lack of efficiency, I think, is more the problem.
Well, he for sure there's no way he didn't forget he had ZL early on. So beyond that, though, yeah.
Even this, like, I don't know. How often do you like check right side and maze of GTG and see like one key and then realize like that the back is just going to be like chock full of keys?
All keys, Key City.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and maybe setting up a Dampe.
Yeah.
Out of that.
Yeah, setting up Dampe to run out of Cactus River, not the worst thing.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I hadn't realized Flea hadn't done Adult Cac yet.
Yeah.
That hook really allowed the very nice movement so that you can just clear out everything into Cac.
Yeah, definitely an efficiency. Being able to do
for
that.
Sure. It's like
cross field.
As much as like a minute maybe saved, depending on exactly how you route it, when you're going to be back there. I mean, he has Bolero, so really the only thing you're going to be back there for is the Fairy Fountain Crater. So besides that, though, he's done everything. Yeah, it doesn't have to go back. Pretty nice. Does have the Song of Storms Grotto and DMT as well.
Yeah. My assumption
again,
is
pretty close.
Yeah, we know Minuet is out in SFM, so like he probably Boleros and then goes through Lost Woods again too. So maybe he clears the top of DMT that time. But
yeah, I like those skips when they're potentially on the way to something else and later on in the scene.
Ooh.
Very good routing. Bombchu by? Okay.
Yeah. Maybe thinking about the child DC.
DC, yeah.
It will save him having to do the back, but I think overall it's still a loss of efficiency versus the route that Flea took just because of that hook for his child one or adult one.
He really needed a scale to make up for it. Didn't quite find it.
Yeah, the scale would have hopped off for just dipping through Lost Woods, but I would not have realized I did not have Dampe money, and I would have gotten here, and like he would have just yelled at me for not having and Alpha's a lot more aware than I am of his money routing.
Can always get the grave next to him. Yeah, the 5 rupees under the grave.
Yeah.
Nice emergency money.
Slow. You gotta pull a grave, you spawn a ghost, it's spooky. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're there with 0 rupees, though, you don't have much other choice. So
you're releasing a Poe onto the poor people of Kakariko, though. You're just like,
that's okay. It's like 8 people total that live there. I think they'll be okay.
True. Yeah. Hyrule notoriously unpopulated. Zora's Domain has like 6 Zoras, man. Like, what are we doing? There's like no one here. Yeah, the point from Hyper is Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say he's skipping skulls, and then he just grabs the skull out of nowhere. But, okay. He's at 5, apparently. He's been grabbing more skulls than I thought he was. Yeah, I don't know how much it's a not comfortable with child DC, or just hoping that you found something that makes it faster, but I think that's a question for Alpha. It's hard to, like, read into a runner's intentions at the time, like...
I think Slingshot just has a real big chance of being in a lot of crazy spots.
Yeah, I don't think he
potentially really late. Yeah. We know it's on Skull Mask here, so I think if he wanted that, he'd just go after it.
Yeah.
There's all the songs for it, so...
Yeah, but even, like, the Chew purchase, or, like, what we were saying, like, finding a scale just helps you get there faster. So, like, maybe there's a scale sitting in CAC and your adult one makes it a lot faster to get to DC in the first place, but... I guess the counterpoint to that is he ran up River as an adult anyway, and if you were looking for just, like, slight time saves that you know you're running up there anyway, but...
Yeah, still no Forest Temple play yet. No ice play yet. Kind of waiting to see what Flea does after the cat graveyard portion of the route here.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the runner's just clear what the other one has been doing, but I think after all of this, just given an efficiency advantage, I'm gonna put Flea slightly ahead. He still has to run all the way to SFM to grab Minuet and enter into Ice, but... Ice, my guess, is probably just has Storms. I don't see another Bane path that would lock Storms, potentially. And knowing it's just on Frogs 1, which is available to us outside of Storms, it seems pretty likely it's just the Storms in Ice path.
Yeah, there's probably not a huge rush to go there, at least. Not yet. Now with Hook and Bow, like, Flea's chilling. I think Alpha's more likely to go there if he finds the Hook in DC.
I think because of path priority, it does push you to do Ice early. And, like, you know it's a path progression-y dungeon, so, like, why not just go out as early as you can?
Just get out of the way.
Yeah, maybe you stumble into hovers on your way there, too. Like,
it's definitely the way I'd be leaning here. Just get it done, just so you have all... Once you have all your paths filled, I mean, there's only so many things left in the seed.
Yeah. I guess the one other possibility is, from Flea's perspective, it could be a strength locking Storms behind Forest completion for the Forest medallion. But without that strength from GTG, he does not have a way to complete Forest currently.
Yeah, now without that strength, that was in GTG.
Yep.
And Shadow.
Strength somewhere along the way.
Alpha picking up his own Slimy for his win.
Slimy, man. Just because Azora has it, that's kind of...
Look at the floor, man. There's so much water. How is it not?
They're fish people, my guy. They're used to it. They need the water. I think that's the. I think that's actually the first time that Alpha has seen the slingshot on Skull Mask, so he knows now logically that this is just available.
Do you think Zora, like, primarily, like, drink, like, water like fish? Or do you think they're, like, more like frogs and they breathe air? I mean, they can talk, so I feel like they breathe air, right?
I'm assuming they do a little bit of both, right? Because it's... I mean, to me they're like dolphin adjacent, like they need to like... I don't know. There's clearly like a ton of available air for them, and I don't think King Zora can't fit his ass underwater with how like light that is. So, like, he's huge, man. How is he breathing water at that point? He just like lay down face first in the little puddle at the top of the stairs or something? Like,
here's the hook for Alpha. I mean, he displaces so much water that you think there wouldn't be that much air left to breathe, right? In domain, so I don't know.
I don't either, man. These are the questions we get at 11 at night Eastern time.
Yeah, it's mostly just because we've seen what they're doing currently for both runners. Looks like Fleet is going toward at least the song location outside of Ice. Yeah, the strength is in GTG, right side, the BMO Sky chest.
Yeah, not too out of the way. We have everything to get in there. Nocturne Din's magic. We have the bombs for the actual check, so it's just a matter of when does Flea decide to dip into GTG. Grabbing his minuet, and here is our dip into Ice. So yeah, we do need... Okay, what do we still need for this seed? Need a Shrike 2 and Mirror for Spirit. Need a Boomerang for Jabu. And a K-Sword for Jabu, actually. Forgot that was in Deku. And then, the Hover Boots for Shadow. So yeah, we're slowly making our way, but we still have a good 5-6 items we're looking for in this seed. And that is true. Flea does potentially have more important things to do than dip into an unhinted GTG as of yet. Alpha seeing that there is nothing past here, and this is where his little time save of buying the bomb shoes is going to come in. He doesn't have to do the back jumps or the Lizalfos fights, and he can just jump down here. So yeah, that bomb shoe buy actually saved him a good, I don't know, maybe a minute of combat and movement in the back of DC. Maybe not totally making up for the early skip of it, but he's got his hook now. He actually could fully go clear forest, too, with that strength off GTG, so pulling himself back.
I mean, the way he's been playing it, he's just skipping whole, like, loads of checks here and there. And, I mean, to be fair, it's, like, right after finding, like, one item at the front of a dungeon. It's happened twice so far. Weird that it's happened twice, but here we are. Yeah. I mean, we'll see how he routes the rest of the seed here. If he's just gonna, like, eventually skip an important item, or is he just gonna cut corners here and there just to try and make up some time? To be fair, though, he has kind of made up the time a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not really a whole lot that it's Flea's done that he hasn't at this point.
Yeah. I don't want to put words in Alpha's mouth, but he was... I'm going to say he was being a doomer about going up against Flea. Alpha is like...
That adds more, you know... strength behind
he's not a weak player by any means, and he did seem intimidated by Flea as a player, I would say. So I think he might be metagaming his opponent a little bit with how he's playing, and I don't necessarily think he needs to be doing that in this race. He's a very solid runner on his own merits, but so far it's been paying out. I mean, the well skip didn't hurt him, whether it was intentional or not. Some of the ZL skipping didn't hurt him too bad, but... Finishing up DC. Bro, what is this OSRS talk in my Uber chat?
Don't mind us.
Ah, too late for this. We, as of yet, have not seen anything in ice. We are assuming we are getting storms here for the Bane path.
Yep. We'll see. I mean, it does give you thinking time here for Flea, so I kind of like this play.
Yeah, no,
You're probably gonna have to do it anyway.
It's path.
And
So.
Historically, it's been like Forest thinking time, right? But it kind of extends to like other things that are kind of similar in at least like structure, like big swaths of like nothing that you have to do anyway. And it's like a solid 5 minutes or so. So I think that will potentially strengthen the route here. Yeah, just the song looks like.
Yeah. So. Yeah, and there's a world where even like in a path, even if the path is like purely for storms, like there's a world you run into a hovers or like another strength here, and it gives you a dungeon completion to push further too. Obviously, that did not happen in this instance. It's just storms, as we thought. But storms also opens the bottom of the well entrance, which I'm definitely not talking slowly to get to the point where I can look and see that opens spirit in bottom of the well. So I was ready for that the whole time. You have no proof that I needed to look it up again.
Police setting time of day, setting up the Dampe play. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, what's actually interesting here is Flea can set up Dampe time and also open Spirit, which we need to do. Spirit's a required medallion dungeon to seed. But he actually doesn't have a projectile or bomb cheese to be able to do Child Spirit here. If he was thinking about it, he could have bought bomb cheese in Night Market in the same way that Alpha did, and then actually chewed his way over to Colossus too, potentially, through Spirit. So. Meanwhile, we have Alpha clearing the rest of Path Goron City. Also a good play here. I forget.
Yeah, he knows it's good. Just because the path hints, it's Goron City path. Goma. Deku and water. So potentially irons or something.
Yeah. This is going to be a little bit of a path priority thing. Our water, or our Jabu path is not part of our bridge conditions, so this item may not lock too much.
Ooh.
Whoa, that's... okay.
That's a big item. That's a strength too.
Never mind. I don't think that...
Spirit is a dungeon that they have to do this year.
Yeah. So that, as I was talking about path priority, that usually wouldn't be able to be the path, because you would think Strength 2 might be required for Spirit, which would take priority in the hint process. But that could just be a Strength 3 requirement. And Strength 3 is not Strength 2 locked, or this is also going to be something. But that's a good
both strengths here?
Oh, oh, there's a hover boots.
Okay.
Okay, just
wow, the hover boots. Very big find.
Child Goron City has all of the everythings.
Wow. I mean, I would have wanted to route that in earlier, personally, but...
Yeah. Does Flea have
just for value play, you can do that in Child 1 this seed with very minimal effort.
Yeah. Do we know if Flea has that Goron City path? I know Alpha was very diligent in checking.
He does. He does.
Okay, he does.
It's on his personal tracker.
Bro, I have just now realized he has his personal tracker. Okay, yeah, he has that path. Thank you.
I think he's setting up going there now. Well, it doesn't have scale though, so
No,
I think he's just going here for the yeah. The lights.
Okay. Yeah, so Flea having that hint is big. He'll probably also know it's Child Grown City, so he won't be too far behind on those items. Yeah, we're very quickly getting a very open seed. We have Spirit available to us. We could go into Shadow now.
I feel like the siege is going to end very quickly here. Like, I think maybe an hour more. Feels kind of crazy to say that though. We have 5 dungeons left to do, right?
Yeah,
but
I will personally
essentially
say...
very, very quick dungeons though. I mean, especially if like spirits last. You know, you have to do shadow. Yeah, forest, I guess, but
What are we playing?
then you have Deku, Jabu, and Spirit. Like those are all very quick dungeons potentially. So would make me want to go to shadow even more. Forest more. Oh, what? Wow, what did he just do?
He planted a bean in DMC, but I don't think anything was at the top of the volcano.
Alpha had a little bit of trouble seeing what was at the top there. Maybe just plant it and just get it anyway.
Maybe it was something important.
Yeah, it could be.
We'll see what it is here. He's immediately
could be hammer, mirror shields, something that's kind of hard to see in the smoke.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny though. Alpha's on emulator. You don't usually have that problem. It's usually the other way around. Slingshot.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
That would also be pretty hard to see. Yeah, you can't even see. It's just black on place.
What is that?
Yeah, that's the VC experience for sure.
Oh, I was like, why would he go just grab a slingshot? But that's actually his child projectile to do child spirit potentially. So that's reasonable. That's a faster one to grab.
Logically relevant to just in general. It's really DC. I guess you have the Skull Mask is the other one, but you don't want to spend the time to do that.
No, that one's even with grabbing
way better.
Like, even river, it's faster than doing all the Skull Masks. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. Even with all the hit songs and all that. Yeah, approaching the hour mark. We're past the hour mark by a full minute here.
Oh man.
Shout out to my co-commentator here, Pyro, helping me out here. Describe what's happening on your screens.
Yeah. Our trackers, Veva and Palm. And as always, our wonderful restreamer Baseball, who I'm assuming is still awake.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I believe Cubs is around as a backup restreamer. And then obviously our 2 fantastic runners putting on a great race so far, Flea 135 and Alpha 317_. Because of course he has to have an underscore on that.
These numbers and underscores, people. Ooh, Bomb of the Well, Path Thrown Robo. Wow, okay. I think that's the last path hint. What was in Bomb of the Well? Do you remember that? Just
the bomb bag and also Rutos.
Rutos, okay.
Yeah. Lettering bombs.
There's a hook in DC.
Yes. I think that's the only logical bomb bag. But also, like, it's to one of the path priority dungeons, so, like, it could be anything for anything. Could be Rutos, could be the only logical bombs. At this point, doesn't really matter. I don't think you can. Can you? Maybe. Tins are magic. I guess the magic's available in DMC, so... Yeah, it must be the latter, because I think bombs might be available. So. Alpha having trouble with this mini-boss in ice, just getting slapped a couple times. Yeah, it's... Strength 1 for Flea. Missing the strength in GTG still. That is the one advantage that I think Alpha has as of now. Obviously, the hovers are about to be obtained, but the Strength 2 and GTG is a little bit out of the way, and from what we know, entirely unhinted in this seed.
I think once you get the hovers here, Flea probably just goes straight to Shadow Temple, I would imagine. So it's just going to have to go to GTG entrance.
Yeah.
Forest is there. Probably do that along the way.
Yep.
Have all the items for it, so. And you have all the conveniences as well. So, huge pickup here. Hover boots for Flea. And
Yeah, I think
playing Nocturne out. Okay.
Yeah, chaining out GTG for forest completion, and then depending on what you get in forest, continuing out to Shadow, which Shadow's actually full beatable, so I don't think you even have to worry about getting stuck there.
He was definitely thinking about
Yeah.
where to go there for a minute there. It was more like 3 seconds, but it's pretty notable.
Every second counts, man. But
yeah, these runners plan ahead many minutes in the past, so it's going into the bottom of the wall entrance. This is Spirit Temple. Okay. Getting this out of the way.
Yeah, I think this is reasonable for what Flea knows in the seed. It'll be interesting to see if he full climbs or if he just does child at the end of this child segment, because he does have, similarly, he has the forest and shadow back-to-back completions available to him as well.
Yeah, I'd be wanting to go there, but this is also progression too, potentially required as well.
Yeah, I'm a big child spirit climber. I know some people not a fan.
Well, it depends if you have your strength or not. If you don't,
Yeah.
I think it makes it a lot better if you do.
Yeah.
Without the strength, but ooh, big chest though. This is why you do child spirit. It could be a BK, it could be a required item.
And now it doesn't
literally
even matter.
just 2 checks. No keys.
We don't have a key to
climb. The long shot. Wow. That's for sure almost completely logical crossing now. So that if that didn't push Flea before, is going to push him now to go do the Forest Shadow duo here. Yeah. It also makes both those dungeons a little bit better.
Big chest and field as well.
Ooh. A little bit out of the way.
Oh.
Mirror shield. Wow.
Okay. Alpha's very quickly in speed up and go mode, man. Like,
yeah, he's very close. Missing a boomerang.
Two items. And I think a K-sword, and that's it. Really,
yep.
Right?
Wow, yeah, I guess so. Kind of like I was saying, the gas is on the pedal, or the pedal is on the foot's on the gas pedal.
Yeah, the gas foot is on the pedal. The gas pedal is on the foot, or whatever.
My foot is outside of the car.
We have a forest to Baronade path too, which is either Rudo's or not Rudo's, is either K-sword or Rang probably. So we're really like one from go at this point, I think. Yeah, you want to drop your pedal on the foot. So.
Ow.
Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, too, like that, he doesn't have it on his tracker, but I'm almost positive he's also seen the Shadow for him, because I think it was in River?
I think they've both seen it.
Yeah, it's not on Alpha's tracker, but like with 4 items in a progression dungeon like Shadow, you could very easily just be in go mode right now.
Yeah, they're both definitely doing every check they can see along the way, because they are still not in go mode yet.
Yeah. This is the scary kind of seed, though, where you're like, I'm missing.
How much do I do? Am I this? Yeah. I mean, Alpha skipped almost 2 whole full dungeons here. So, how much do you do? Really is the question.
Yeah, I mean, I think if it were me, I would be very just go, go, go.
Oh, what? Okay, no, just a recovery here.
Yeah, unfortunately, we also have our two probably longest progression dungeons consecutively here, so forced into shadow with what looks like both of our runners heading that way. High execution dungeons, though. Very exciting.
Coming this Friday night, Double Forest!
Woo! We love Forest Temple.
Back
I
to
actually,
back to back to back to back Forest Temple checks.
okay, but I actually do like Forest.
Yeah, I like it too. There's a lot of very small things, small time
Yeah,
saving, very execution focused. It doesn't
I think,
change, mind you, but
yeah. Especially with like the loadout that we have, there's actually some like interesting routing changes you can make. Like you could just rush straight to the courtyard. You could potentially skip this like first Stalfos chest and like with Furores like drop down from the top, which is always a fun little strat.
mm-hmm.
But
Okay, here's the mirror shield pickup for Flea.
yes. So that is a good grab for him. He is still missing the strength 2 out of GTG though, which we'll have to see if that comes back and bites him. There is a third strength out there somewhere that we could potentially stumble into. That being said, with this much progression dungeon in front of you, you get pulled further and further away from doing a GTG dip at any given point, but...
Well, I'm gonna go refill my water since we're just on forest. I'll be right back.
Sorry, my cat just caught me in the back. My bad.
Really not a fan of Forest Temple.
No, he hates everything that I say. Hi, buddy. That hurt. You go get water, though, and I will serenade the people with my wonderful voice that hopefully doesn't scream in pain again as I get clogged. So... yeah, this is great. We have a forest temple. I don't think we have set or confirmed Pierre, unless I'm incorrect about that. So I don't think 3 keys on the plate for Alpha, unfortunately. We ran through Lake, but maybe he did confirm Pierre, and I'm blind. Anyone? Bueller? Actually, you know what? I think he did top a roof, so I do think he has Pierre confirmed. Or not. Okay, we're just not 13. Flea definitively has Pierre set, because he did top a roof. I know that for a fact. Oh, please stop calling me in the like. I'm on commentary. The people need to hear me without yelping. Please.
Big chests on the fortress rooftop here. Just big round sword.
BGS. Good time save. Going into the execution heavy dungeons like Forest and Shadow, that's even nicer. Still don't think we've seen anything that could be potential path here. There's a few things that could trip us up, like bait paths, like a strength 3 or like an iron boots or something, but... The full loadout here in Forest is also really nice, being able to do these bomb jumps and hovers just to save some time. Not having to do the full push block. Did Alpha do the top of roof? Does he not have BGS before dipping into Forest?
Don't think so.
That's interesting.
It's definitely... You're skipping more checks, guys. I know.
Well, I just assumed, like, I assumed he had gotten caught and, like, peeked it, and then, like, obviously if it was a big chest, but... Maybe there's a world, like, he knows he's 2 from go, so he just is, like, if I find my items in Forest, I don't need to do that at the end, like... In a world where both of your last items are in here, you can just skip it, but... The long shot from Flea, not needing to run forward. What a time save. Stop clawing me, cat. Why?
I mean, if you skip enough checks, the check police are going to come get you and give you a losing the seed ticket, so...
Skipping a check is not bad, but every check you skip after the first one gets progressively more punishing, potentially, just statistically speaking, so...
It gets worse the more you skip, so...
Yeah. I still don't know, and I'm gonna have to ask if it was intentional to skip the ZL lock.
Yeah, that was...
Yes, purely he didn't remember.
That couldn't have been good either way.
No.
For his routing, so not that early in the seed at least.
I mean, to be fair to the man, it worked. It paid out so far. Like, he didn't really miss anything. As long as he doesn't have to go back and double dip it, it's fine. So.
Yeah, I mean, let's see.
Ow, the claws! Sorry. This cat is very attention-seeking, and when he wants pets, if I stop petting him, he will claw me in the leg until I start petting him again. And he's...
You could have like a shitty coat or something that you can put on that you can just claw the shit out of or something.
Yeah. He's very nice. He's just a jerk. He's very attention-needy right now. I'm not getting the attention. The cat is getting the attention. I'm trying to do...
Well, it kind of goes both ways. I mean,
I guess, but...
Do you think Forest Temple or Water Temple would smell worst? Like...
I would assume it's water purely from, like, mold and potential. Like...
Yeah. I mean, you also have Shadow Temple, all this, like, dead, musty air. Like,
Shadow is definitely the worst smelling. Like, there's
you're gonna get some kind of disease out of Shadow or something.
Yeah.
Water has probably got, like, amoebas and E. coli in the water. Like,
well, it's also, yeah, as we've determined, if there's water anywhere, it's something slimy. So
yeah, imagine living in Zora's domain. Yeah, just got to be the worst. So
Definitely.
Forest probably smells okay. I don't know. It's kind of closed rooms, though. Does anyone really ever go into Forest Temple?
Does anyone have enough points to summon Trez from his wedding?
I think he's good, man. I think he's good.
That's fair, yeah. No one do that. Oh no, Hyper, what a mess.
I don't think he'll come. I think he's busy, but
The middle of the reception though, he just pops up ZSR1. Why not? Buddy. That's what you get. Hyper's message was deleted by a mod.
damn. Well, I guess the mods found a hammer.
Yeah, nice. Alpha, losing time, slow to react to the original shadow popping up. He's waiting for the turns. These are valuable seconds he's wasting here, not having the visibility. Yeah, we still have not pulled anything out of Forest. Where is this path item? What is this path item?
On Fan Ganon? I guess.
Apparently, yeah. Okay. That's for what we think it is, too. Is it just going to be something boring and lame, like K Sword or Boomerang, or are we getting, like, a spicy, like, Iron Boots for a dungeon, or Strength 3 for Ganons?
I think it'll be Lens. I'm ready for Lens.
Actually,
any Lensers?
I don't... So, if it's Lens, it's for chest game. Exactly, right? Because I think we have, in logic, everything to get keys.
Or just crossing.
Pass through.
Just crossing.
No, but what I'm saying is, we have enough keys access in Spirit to pass through, so we never have to cross in the seed.
Oh, I see, okay. I guess so, yeah.
Right? So,
interesting.
Because we have, yeah, Magic, a Fire Source, Long Shots available, Strength 2 Mirror are both in logic, so I don't think it could actually be crossing.
Well...
It could... Yeah.
Nope,
Boring
just K-Sword. Okay.
Boring.
Just for the entrance. Welcome, Zelda Speedruns 2 raid party of 72. Welcome on in. This is an S9 race between Flea and Alpha. Death match. So if one of them loses, they're out of the tournaments, and the other one is in, I believe.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, one moves on to the round of 16 single elimination bracket, which is, I believe, best of 3 single elimination. Yep. And unfortunately, the loser of this race will have their Season 9 end tonight. Or tomorrow morning, depending on how late this... I guess tomorrow morning. Today? It's already tomorrow for them, because they're 20 minutes ahead, right? So.
For Alpha, yeah. Flea's West Coast. So it's not going to be tomorrow for him for a while.
Hopefully this race doesn't go till tomorrow for him. Great shooting. 1920, what a good year that was.
Wow.
Crushed it.
Yeah, usually you don't see him that high.
No, that was
you don't need to. Like,
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, finishing up Forest here. Probably just gonna cross over to Shadow. Also a completable progression dungeon. That also has 4 major items. If one of those major items is Boomerang, we are zooming to go mode. Alpha does have to go back Child to grab his lights, but that is a significantly less terrifying proposition than Flea potentially missing a strength in unhinted GTG as of right now.
Yeah, not too much else separating the two runners here.
No,
I actually,
yeah, I think Flea has actually made up some time in Forest too. Whether it's just BGS or...
Yeah, a little bit. I think it's just cleaner routing in general.
Yeah.
Execution, rather.
Oh no, he may not have done HBA before too, so he might be behind in HBA and whatever the rest of Forest is. I know he did Top Roof, but... Oh, that's incorrect, because BGS saves around 30 minutes total, and Forest is also a 45-minute dungeon, so it saves basically the entire dungeon. I don't know, every time someone complains about Forest, the dungeon gets longer.
You know, I complain about living in Domain, but I live in Haunted Wasteland, basically, so... I don't think I have much room to complain.
Yeah, Santa's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere, so... Not a...
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah. That being said, I have been very much over winter in Boston for basically 2 months at this point, and I was...
Oh, yeah.
right now, like...
It didn't really turn winter here at all, ever. The lowest it got was, like, maybe 40s, but it's been 65 high for, like, all week.
I'm gonna just not listen to what you were just saying. I choose to ignore the words that were coming out of your mouth.
It's okay. In about a month or now, it'll be 100 high, so...
No, that is true.
Highs and lows of desert living, for sure.
Yeah. Does the desert smell nice, though? Like, would it... Where on the ranking of, like, forest to water would the desert smell?
I think desert rain smells nasty, personally, but... The creosote just doesn't do it for me, man.
Yeah, so we are about to dip into 4 important item check shadow.
Oh, 1960.
Just had a 1-up alpha, dude. Get ready.
I was with a bunch of 3-pointers on HBA, too.
Yeah, that was very clean. Yeah, we are literally just a boomerang from go mode right now. So if one of these 4 important item checks is the boomerang, we're just zooming. Top of the arch is nothing. Alpha getting the song check here, which I honestly totally would have just Papega, because I was like, why is he leaving Shadow? He just got here. Like, what are we doing? Rapping Sun Song. I hear that is your favorite song, actually. I've been told by many people you're a huge Sun Song advocate.
No, I think it should be removed for competitive rando personally, but I just don't see the value in having it.
Oh god, I've been called out. We do need water temple access. Oh no, I was incorrect on comms. I'm never gonna live this down. Yeah, we need irons or gold scale to get into water. Son of a... I forgot Deku was in there, man. Good call. Thanks for keeping me honest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave now.
Gonna need some way to get in there.
It's been
And
a good night.
interestingly, the only thing we found out of Goron City Path, what was it?
I think it's like
City Path Goma. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Halberus strength. So we'll see it. We'll see what 4 items are in Shadow. I think there's a good possibility both runners here just hit Go mode, or at least maybe Alpha. I don't know about Flea.
Yeah. There is a chance it's the Strength 2, but Strength 2 would have to not be locking Strength 3 because of path priority. So it's more likely that the Goron City path, I think, is the hovers at this point, but it's not a guarantee, so... Yeah, we're looking for 4 items here. There is a possibility that there is a Strength 3 in here as well, which I think would probably ruin Flea. Because he might just think it's a Strength 2. But if you're a Flea fan, you may not want to see... Actually, you probably do want to see a Strength anyway, because he needs it. What the fuck am I talking about? This is what happens when you like, let me yap for an hour and a half. I just start talking and saying stuff, and then I end up being wrong. I personally not a fan of fleas. I like this flea. This flea's great, but fleas in general, very annoying.
Good distinction, yeah.
Yeah, really important. F-L-E-A, not good. F-L-E-E, great. Wonderful dude. Alpha also seems like a good dude, but I have not met him in person. Alright. Flea following Alpha into Shadow. Here's our first important item.
Hey!
It made an appearance for you.
That's my favorite item for sure.
There you go. I was being facetious and just trying to annoy you with the Sun Song thing, but I do know you're a big Stone of Agony fan.
Fan? I am it. What do you mean?
Are, yeah, that's true. You embody the Stone of Agony. I didn't know if it was just a skin or if it was an identity for you, but now I know it's an identity, so you are the Stone of Agony now. Am I going to be up for US-Canada? Bro, are you talking about hockey or curling? Which one are you talking about? Because I'm all about the curling match right now. Women's curling bronze medal match, USA versus Canada. Let's go.
Hey, unless it's the Rando Olympics, I don't care.
No, but rock
now, if there were a Rando Olympics, what would the event categories be?
Okay, like
we got mud mashing, spin slashing.
Well, did you do the Trials of the Gerudo from like a handful of years ago?
No,
a bunch of years ago now.
No,
something like that with like.
Thought it was too
an
silly.
Olympic style. An Olympic style, like multiple. Like challenges or something, like a routing challenge, an execution challenge, like
I think the FAE Gauntlet challenge. You have to do it as many times in the room as possible. It's also same group of people that are getting depression screening. I mean, the limitless potential for sure.
I think the real question is like which country would actually win an Outer Olympics? Because like I feel like France would be a heavy favorite. feel like there's a bunch of really good top-end Canadian runners. The German community is pretty huge.
France just wins for
France
sure.
just wins.
It's
yeah.
not close. No. Yeah, we did do a whole podcast about it. Gossip Stone podcast.
Shout out.
Listen to it. A lot of good info on there. And we have been covering S9. We just released an episode last weekend, I believe. Maybe it was 2 weekends ago. I don't remember, but nice short, like little hour. Nice to listen to for sure. If you want some more coverage.
Nice vibes. Emo Chuckles and Jimbo putting on the podcast. Shoutouts. Lee grabbing his all-important Stone of Agony. He's going to know where all of the grottos are from here on out. Big knowledge back here.
It's still only one item though, right? This is stone so far?
I believe so, yeah. I think that's all we've seen in here.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh,
careful with that alpha.
Yeah. Wait, so he had set for Roars and Force and then never used it? What did he set it for?
I set it in Forest.
I wonder if maybe he just like accidentally.
I think he just forgot about it. He was gonna do like some courtyard or the BI or I don't know.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Maybe he was hoping to do 3-key potentially, but I don't think he has the Scarecrow, so I think he just forgot to use it. I think he just forgot.
Okay, that's fair. We've all been there before.
Yeah, but like seeing the Fours win menu is like someone pointing a gun in your face. Like, oh my god, oh no!
Like, especially like if you have forgotten.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the scariest like down press in the entire game. Because like, yeah, if you don't press it and you warp to a dungeon from like halfway across the world. Oh. Yeah, so far only one of our major items found in Shadow, which is crazy. The back must be loaded.
Slight miss here for Flea. Going into the Crusher room. Gets a second try. Okay, not too much time lost there. That's nice.
I think I get really annoyed. My controller is like real bad at adjusting if I'm like slightly off my angle on that, and it's like the landing point is kind of weird. There's like kind of a like it doesn't look like it's a flat area, but it is flat, and like that's where you want to aim for, and it's like kind of weird sometimes. But
yeah, it's a speed and positioning thing, so you just have to make sure it's the right angle, and they even have speed. So really, I think it's just a confidence thing. With getting the right angle there.
That's why it's a problem for me.
Yeah. Well, hey, I mean, at least you know about it. It's half the battle.
Boomerang.
Ooh, big boomerang. Let's go.
Okay, so we are now a water temple access from gold scale or irons.
Yeah, Deku and water this seed.
Yeah. Shout out to. I think it was Korbinik who pointed that out, that I was incorrect. Nice call back. Yeah, still.
I think they'll both go to Jabu here. Is the next dungeon behind Deku.
It is foolish though. So like, if you're still looking for points,
I guess so.
But it is progression. Maybe just take the time to think while you're doing progression.
Yeah, more thinking time. I think that'd be good for Flea here for sure. Still missing that second strength. No sign of a third strength yet.
Yeah. Yeah, the big question of the seed is if he gets driven to GTG for any reason.
Alpha's pretty much it's at the front of it, right? So at least it's going to be unless you go full left side, it's going to be a fairly quick pickup.
Yeah.
Is that like the last item that you get or something like that?
Yeah, the good thing is, like, I think technically without Strength 2 going right side is better, but we also don't have Song of Time, so maybe he just goes the normal left side.
Yeah, you still get to see the item, though, on the right side, so you kind of need to know that. especially depending on the maze layout. Whether or not you have to like maybe scum the keys, that sort of thing. Otherwise, you're just kind of playing with fire a little bit. That or you're going left side first. I mean,
yeah.
All right.
I mean, really, it's a 50-50 call if you go left or right.
Wooden walls, third item.
Yep. Oh, getting... He kind of got blocked by that Skulltula, which sucks.
Good backup. Good backup. Yeah, you can stop on these windmills or the wind fans. Ooh, hammer, okay.
Hammer.
It's not a bad item. Not required. No. At least as far as we know.
Yeah, we do have the one I see in fire, which isn't necessarily hammerlocked, but we haven't seen anything in there. Not necessarily the place you want to go if you're looking for irons, though.
Yeah, fairly open end of seed for 1 or 2 items.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of Jabu, like, I don't even know where you would go right now in this seed, other than, like, GTG, because a lot of the overworld stuff has already been cleared by both players.
Yeah, density play GTG makes a lot of sense.
And he's already gotten Child Spirit as well, so it would be a lot more less of a open question for Flea, I guess, at least for his what his go mode's looking to be like.
Let's see. Yeah, because Alpha, as soon as he beats Spirit, he has to grab his lights, but he actually has like IGC open to him too to check for. He's obviously probably going to push into Spirit with the Strength 2. It's progression, it's required, so.
Could see Fire Temple from Fleet here as well. That's also another potential dungeon you can go do here. Kind of a coin flip scenario, a little bit. You also have water, so it's a 3-headed coin. A little bit weird.
The infamous 3-headed coins,
yeah.
Yeah, Alpha's route was just a little bit more defined, just progression heavy. The good thing about fire is we do have the one IC, so like if you pushed into fire and you find it, you can just bounce out quick without having to like clear the whole thing, but you don't know how far into it that one item is.
Should be the last item here on Bongo.
Should also be that, yes. Oh, it's just
the iron boots. Okay,
okay. Yeah. So
okay.
Well,
it's go mode, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a zoom in seed. So Alpha does have to grab his lights, but he knows they're in river. He has storms, so he can probably just chain. Yeah, go mode Deku, go mode Spirit. As a child.
Yeah, those are quick. So the door is closing for Flea very quickly here.
Yeah.
Pretty much has to be GTG as one of his first and only options, and even then I don't like it. It's gonna be interesting here to see because he's still behind a little bit.
He's not gonna be go moding, right? So like if Deku has like strength 3, he'll still be behind because
just to bail him out, yeah.
A little bit slow, but he doesn't have to go back for lights either.
Oh, this beautiful Deku. It's like 2 minutes or so, like total with the boss.
Very, very quick.
I wish I could do this in my seats.
Yeah, the frequency with which you get a go mode Deku is pretty rare. Just a hop down, dins, fire arrows your way down.
It's also convenient too,
yeah.
Long shot diff here for Flea, yeah.
I was gonna say long shot is a little bit nice for movement. Alpha could get stuck in the moving platform room and Spirit for like 20 minutes, getting knocked off the wall. You never know. Yeah, I don't think there's anything... There's nothing that can even trip us up. Like, there's no potential like boss queue shenanigans or anything. Like just a true straight go mode for Alpha.
Really small rounding decisions too end up with huge results. Kind of,
Yeah.
we've seen that in a lot of S9 races so far, not just in the tournament here, the main tournament, but just overall with the
Yeah.
settings and the format. So,
I
not too
wonder.
surprising to see this race.
Yeah. It's weird because, like, in a world where Alpha goes DC and his child one like Flea does, I wonder if he also stays away from GTG. Like, the reason he went into GTG was kind of like he didn't really have anything else to do as adult.
Yeah, he was missing that hook early on in DC, but
Yeah.
ended up finding the one strength, and now suddenly he's can go.
Child first.
You'll probably see Fleet also go Deku here, but actually do the checks.
Yeah.
Gonna be still pretty fast, has long shot as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, currently it's like something like a 5-minute something gap right now
Oh,
between
yeah. This is
Fleet and
interesting. I was
Alpha.
like, why is Alpha equipping Slingshot? But he's actually going to dip into Child Spirit here too, in case it's a small key lock or a boss key. So that's going to be a little bit of time that he gives back to Flea
Yeah,
here
it's
too.
not over yet. There's
No.
still a little bit of time here and there.
Yeah, Flea does need to hope he pulls like the Strength 3 out
Yeah.
of this dungeon pretty quick. But if it's
Go
like right...
through the floor here. One-sided collision, so it's legal. Very nice to do that. Gets up here very fast. Long shot. You can actually long shot the top there from the entrance.
Yeah.
Flea opts to go from the floor. It's still fast. Make his way up to the very top of Deku.
Yep, can also go through here. Because this game is well coded, there's no hit detection coming from the bottom there, so... Nothing in Deku. That is tough if you're a Flea fan. You were really hoping to see a Strength 3. Well, I guess for him a Strength 2, but...
Yeah, it really does seem like that strength just happened to be there, not hinted or anything. Just
Yeah.
Ooh, nice gainer.
Yeah, that was... I don't think I've ever even, like, seen that before. Most people just jumping right up, but... Nice little
again,
time save through the animation.
Another speed related thing, yeah. You just have to make sure you have enough speed to go forward. Because it doesn't gain you any height doing it.
Yeah. Just the swag movement optimizations.
It's a little bit faster too than just grabbing the ledge, but we're talking like a second or less. So I mean,
Those
say
seconds
that with
add
a
up.
grain of salt.
Yeah, you save 1 second here, 1 second there. Suddenly you're talking about 2 whole seconds. Like that's some real time.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah, the whole race with these guys have been very clean. No like obvious, noticeable, like real mess
Yeah, nothing
ups.
beyond, not even a lot of bonks. Really, not a whole lot in general. It's been more about the routing for sure.
Alpha playing a song for some frogs, gonna grab his light arrows. There's lights and a Save quit. To our near vanilla child spawn.
Okay. Oh, for Jabu, right.
Yeah, in Deku entrance. Ooh. Wait, Flea going into GTG?
Looks like it.
Oh, if he goes right, we might have a race still. There's not a lot of time left.
I think he does. I mean, I don't know why you would go left here first.
Yeah. Some people are just left goers, man. Like,
I guess, yeah.
the big chest is over there, so it's actually more optimal movement-wise for him to continue going right as well. Oh, this guy.
It's a little bit too much reading tea leaves for me.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
just messing. I still think it depends, because, like, I guess in this situation, like, Strength 2 is the only thing you're looking for, but, like, if Strength 2 is on the right side, you want it before you go over to the left, but...
Could just set Ferroris either way, too. I mean,
no, that's
really
not
worried
my
about that. Oh! It's maybe going left. Yeah, we're going left.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Even if you pick that up right now, though,
Yeah,
Ghost Shadow.
There's still execution. Not a lot of execution time to make up the deficit here, but
yeah, you still have to get to Jabu in the first place, and that's not free. I mean, yeah, I guess to save equipment, he's on BC too, so it's even slower. So hard to catch up from that, even with the optimal movement there.
Yeah. There could have been like a weird spirit routing difference, but that's the only thing for like boss key or something. But
yeah, and I think it's over now for sure. But like, there's still a little bit of execution.
Yeah, we got some real entertaining. Let's see.
We're in Jabu.
Yeah, but like, what if Alpha misses the cutscene skip here? That's like 2 seconds he gives away, you know?
Oh wow. Yeah, when you're minutes ahead, I'll take a second loss here or there.
Yeah. Oh, he got the skip anyway. He got the skip. He fucking put me in my place. What do I know? He's better than I thought he was.
I think a lot of people have been learning firsthand just how good Alpha is. First top 32 here, but he's positioning himself very well.
Dude, he's one of those guys who's always on the grind. He's looking for so many races all the time.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look no further than Ecola. See what happened? He became the best player, arguably, of course. It's a lot of great players in Rando. It's not just one person. I'd say it's probably like 7 or 8.
It's been said every time, but like this tournament was stacked, and also I was there, so
yeah. Hey.
No, the top 32 was just unbelievably disgusting year after year. Like the community gets so good, everyone has chances to beat everyone on like any given day. So
I believe it was 11 new people in the top 32 as well this season.
Oh, that's crazy.
So. That have never gotten to top 32 before, yeah. Pretty crazy stuff. I mean, I think I kind of foresaw that a little bit. I mean, not 11, but just in terms of how it plays out. Very different. Rewards a lot of dungeon experience.
Yeah.
Just as a setting. And then you get the information on the mini screen, and it just changes so much in how you can approach it. For the better, I think. All right, strength 2 pick up for Flea, heading straight to the Spirit. Yeah. See what happens here in the back half of the race.
Oh, there's our Summertime too. Off Burning Cat. Yeah, we'll have to see where the we're just looking for 3 small keys and a boss key out of Spirit, so depending on where those are, this could be a very quick Spirit, it could be kind of a slog if it's in like Sunblock room that everyone does last, because that room sucks.
Yeah, the sequencing could still end up mattering here.
I think
just because of that room.
Yeah, most people tend to clear Spirit the same way. Like, they'll rush up top, especially if you have Furores, because, like...
Troll big house, okay.
But yeah, there's still potential for some routing shenanigans here. We could have known if that was strength 3, though.
Long shot difference, too, so that's not nothing.
Yeah. Alpha could get stuck on the rotating wall room for like 20 minutes, because that room sucks when you just have hook shot.
Meanwhile, Alpha now opening the door to Baronade Nautilus.
Nice. I absolutely love Baronade. It is my favorite boss fight in the game because of how like good it feels to get it cleanly like that. These keys kind of trolling in Spirit a little bit. Nothing on the adult climb, nothing on the hands, like... When you're in go mode like this, you just kind of want to get zoom in, but the keys are tripping us up here.
I think my favorite boss has got to be Volvagia. It's probably a weird choice, but...
I mean, I get it. Like, the strat is so cool. Like, once you know about the, like, 2 hitbox, like, the bomb strat is really fun. I suck at Volv. I don't know why. I think it's my inability to count.
Yeah.
But, like... There's something about the rhythm of bomb dropping that I like get wrong, and then she like flies all around, and I get mad every time because it feels like it should be an easy fight, and it's not. But...
Do you have difficulties counting up to 6 or 7? I mean,
I do. Yeah. I'm not acknowledging you.
Hey, sometimes it's 9. That 9's pretty high, so.
No, it's... If you give me like bomb chews and like no concern for explosives, like the bomb chew strats are significantly more fun and free. You just like spam it.
It's just faster too. It's upwards
of
a minute, usually about 30 seconds.
Yeah, when I'm like shield dropping bombs though, I will mess that up every time because I drop them too quick, or I'll miss one and think I hit it and I just don't pay attention, and counting is hard and I'm incompetent. But
no BK so far for Flea and Spirit. So it's not for
we
you.
we did have the 2 hand hints though, so no need to go out to the hands. Honestly, a tiny bit bailed out by that small key too. There was a chance like all of our small keys were on the child side or something, and then you could have gotten stuck there. But I guess it's not a big risk when you have furrows. You can just drop furrows and go to the other side.
Had to be there because of the number of keys, though. The last key is the sunroom, I think, right?
Does it? Well, I mean, like, I guess in theory you could have like all of your keys on child climb and like child side, right? Basically, like, there's no need to have a key out here, I don't think. But usually there is. Like, I don't know if maybe my awareness of spirit key logic is terrible for a top 32 runner. Still no boss key. Yeah, I like how Flea's rated Spirit. It just is not paying off for him. And he kind of needed to be the one to make up time here, so... Unfortunately... If Alpha goes to like the child climb room and boss key is there, he might even save some time on how Flea ended up routing this.
And Alki needs to save more time on him. Come on. He's already dead.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean, man. We're like rooting for Flea to make this up, like make this a race. Get it. But no, I think
A whole Java behind
yeah,
is just too much, so
unfortunate. 2-3
unfortunate.
to Iron Knuckles, and he's right back in this though.
I mean, he didn't really even do anything wrong, right? Like,
No, it was
in
just
the seed, like routing wise, like that's got to be it feels bad.
Arguably, his route made more sense. Like doing
Yeah.
doing DC in your child one when it's available to you like that, like
Yeah, finding the hook, just unlocking the whole seed.
yeah, it just kind of like Alpha delaying the hook almost benefited him because it pushed him to GTG earlier. And without hook, like there's no reason to go left side, so like he just saved all that time clearing the left side of G. Although he ended up doing a chunk of it anyway.
Oh, right. Alpha did skip a bunch of checks, remember, too. Like,
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
whole of DC, just, yeah, I mean, seemingly paying off this seed, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's going to climb room first, okay.
Yeah, so this is, boss key. He does need to grab one more small key, but I think he hasn't gotten the one on map chest yet. No, he must have, because that was the only one available. Yeah, he'll just have to get the mirror room small key still. We're patrolling a tiny bit with a position there. She came back.
Too bad. Oh,
yeah,
that was a little sketchy.
Yeah. I hate when she flies behind you, because, like, you don't know where she's going to come out, or, like, what her timing is and stuff, but...
I mean, you can hear Roba the whole time, so I just go off sound cues usually. As long as you don't have, like, Walmart headphones, like, I think you'll be able to use the sound cues at least.
Yeah.
High enough fidelity.
I know the sound cues work on, like, Phantom Ganon too with the paintings, but I have too much fun just, like, spinning around in circles, driving people who watch my stream and saying, I'm like, I could just use the audio, but it's more fun to just, like, shield turn
you're just waiting anyway. I mean...
Alright, Flea finishing up Spirit as Alpha goes
Alpha's yeah, about to open up Roba.
Yeah, he saved it.
Imagine Flea putting in the sword to Roba, dies. As he's about to step into the blue warp, he hears the noise, and it's Alpha open up the door.
Alpha's... I mean, Alpha's routing of Spirit ended up paying off for him too. Like, he just got to skip the whole, like, top part that we did, just based on where the boss key was, unfortunately. slow VC loading time. Back to Kokiri. I wasn't going to call you out for the scale thing, but you know, it's easy to forget it.
It's late. Yeah, you know. I mean, look at the time.
It's so late. It's early now. Although you're still in yesterday.
Yeah, it's only 10:25.
Must be nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah.
I've probably been keeping my boyfriend up with my obnoxious talking and yapping for the better part of 2 hours now. So. Oof. Yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be the end of Flea's S9 run tonight. Very good showing. I think he qualified like 7th or 8th overall. Beat Rockchalk, which is a very tough match. Like, I think barely lost to Juke in his second one.
Yeah, he was 7th.
I checked not too long ago.
Lowest score 898, so he was among the only top 32 runners with that low of a score. But he had effectively 3,000 point scores.
Yeah,
which is really good.
Yeah, his consistency, his ability to play. I mean, he's been in like back-to-back live SGL finals. The dude's cracked. He's a very good runner, very consistent. Yeah. Like he does tend to play like a pretty thorough style too, which like in quals can kind of get you like hit or miss seeds sometimes. Like in jets, like if you're over clearing, you could miss the jet. But no, just a good showing.
Yeah, similarly, Alpha had 2,000 point scores, a 950 as his next one, but then pretty good ones after that. So it's really just didn't get the next 1,000 point scored, which is like the real difference among qualifiers between the two runners here. So not a big difference at all, really. Think about it. So.
No, I mean, even the Gambit today, like 58-42, it's like basically 50-50 between these guys. So.
All right, Alpha starting the Ganon's tower. I think the best of three format's really going to help with Alpha's kind of playstyle as well, the semi-aggressive playstyle.
Yeah.
Helps curb the variance.
Yeah, going into like I said, like he was studying Flea, he had like an idea on how to approach him, so I think sometimes knowing your opponent and like
yeah.
It's not necessarily metagaming, but it's like, I know this guy's gonna do this play, so like I should also just do this play because I don't want to lose off like purely just skipping river early or something like that. And it just gives you like a little bit more of a consistency in like your approach to people sometimes. So
you can't really call it metagaming when it's publicly available information. Like,
yeah, I mean,
it's a little bit different than like, well,
I feel
we're 2 hours into a seed and no one's done yet, so that means I got to go rush chickens. Like that, okay, like big difference between the two.
Yeah. Similarly, even just like from quals to 1v1s, like the way you approach seeds sometimes are different, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly. And I think the gear shifting really Alpha's been good at doing that.
Yeah.
Shifting to the 1v1 format.
Yeah, clearly paying off for him, so. I think we're getting close to the end of the preliminary brackets, too. I think we only have maybe a handful of races left before brackets start up in full. I think we've always been in brackets. This was a debate before, but this is technically a bracketed group stage, kind of, but I think
still my copium, eh?
I'm on so much copium. I'm huffing it. But, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, actually, we can talk about there are 2 races tomorrow, or the 21st, for people who are in different time zones. Group 3 tiebreakers between Brotinderdos and Tanjo is on at 1 p.m. And Ryukane and Exodus is on at 3 p.m. tomorrow. I believe both of those are going to have restreams, if possible.
Good races for sure. I mean, I think we've had a feast of really good races all throughout groups.
Absolutely, yeah.
Scout 32's banger, so pretty much any racers that you match up against each other, I think, would be pretty good to watch.
And I do believe those are the last 2 tiebreakers before we go into the final 16 single elimination best of 3s. So, yeah, good celebration of Ocarina of Time Randomizer. There have been some banger races, some really close ones. Just everyone showing off. Good play.
Yeah, more than a couple North American players. Mostly French and European. Kind of what I would expect out of a top 16. A few German players as well. Zabi, Seti.
Yeah. Yeah, there have been a lot of really good runners. Just across the board, like both making it in, not making it in, some upsets, some...
Yeah, I think this season in particular has been pretty good at determining skill level too. Generally, the better player at the settings will win. Just kind of baseline. I think that's been fairly true for most matchups. There have been a few upsets, notably Ecola losing, not making top 16. I think that was the most dramatic one.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's always tough too, because like when you qualify as the 1 seed, there's always going to be like an elevated expectation.
Pressure, yeah.
And it's just, I think it's the gap between like the top players and the top 32 has just like gotten closer and closer and stuff. So Rando's still always going to rando a little bit, but yeah, I think the inclusion of Dungeon ER with the information has just like the micro routing decisions just change things a little bit, and yeah, it's been a really interesting season to see how it's been playing out. So
I think it's a generally healthy thing to see as well. It's kind of boring to have see people win everything.
Yeah, and with that, with an official race time finish of 2:12:45, we got Alpha finishing in first place.
Yeah, get your GGs in the chat.
GGs.
Please stopping on the bridge. Damn.
Yeah. Probably 5 minutes back, if that, with the climb and everything.
Yeah, thereabouts. So. And welcome on in, guys. We just finished watching the matchup here.
Yeah.
Hello, GGs.
Yo, GG.
Games, guys.
So, right. Yeah, Pyre, lead us off.
Alpha.
Okay,
you started with ZL?
No, okay, no. I did not forget I didn't start with ZL. Okay. I did not forget. The big mistake I made was I knew by that point I knew where Din's fire was, so I was saving Composer Grave to do with Din's. I completely forgot about the Composer hint. So that's why I saved that.
You didn't even drop the water level in well, man.
Well, yeah, so that's the one psycho play I made. I peeked the bottom, And I was like, I got letter. That's my path, and it's fulfilled. So I just
Okay.
ran through the well without doing that. I was skipping dead hand. Like, that was just my play.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
I needed to get different to make up time on Flea's execution.
Yeah.
So
We were talking about how, like, in the last handful of days, like, Emo and I have been in your stream and you've been talking about, like, kind of planning for Flea, his
yeah,
preference for River, his, like, thoroughness, etc. So we weren't sure if you just totally forgot that you spawned with the ZL or if it was a choice. So
yeah. The river play I felt pretty good when I pulled the bow, but then there's this one in CAC, and I'm like, damn.
yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of bows.
Yeah, like all three in the first like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, we were talking too. It kind of seemed like the one like big thing was Flea obviously went to DC in his child one and pulled the hook pretty early, whereas you decided to
Oh, okay. I see.
you decided to do an adult one,
Mm.
which was like CAC Graveyard and I think maybe a little bit of like DMC.
Yeah, I was just
Was the thought to try and get like a slingshot or like find bomb chews before going back there, or was it just like a comfort
Yeah.
with the jumps or something? Or
I wanted to buy choose. And if I remember correctly, my time of day was shit because I did bowling at night with Richard, and I didn't have enough money to buy choose then, so I was just waiting for another cycle to do it and just kind of go song rush.
yeah, and then obviously like both of you guys played like really clean. Execution was pretty good. Did you guys have any thoughts about like how the seed went, your routing, anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I guess not doing DC early kind of sent me to GTG, I guess, like, because I really didn't have like a whole lot to do at that point besides DC once I was done with my adult one. And pulling that strength, me and Fleet talked about it, but yeah, just rush GTG.
Yeah, overall, I felt like pretty good about how I played the seed. I think early on, especially, I was feeling good when I went to DC and found the hook. So it felt like a good play. And then throughout the seed, I like everything did feel pretty solid, but I was also thinking that maybe I was playing like a little too thorough. I think like if you just follow a lot of the hints, you kind of end up running into everything you need. Um, Minus the strength, I guess, which GTG kind of is just a natural play after you finish all your progression. So I thought maybe that would burn me just kind of doing more than maybe I needed to. But yeah, overall, I'm still pretty happy with how I played.
Yeah.
Did you do DC? Did you do the jumps or did you have?
Yeah,
seed?
I did all of the back. I didn't have any choose.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and like it felt like I hadn't done it in a while, so the fact that I was able to do it like pretty clean, I didn't lose my shield. Like I was feeling pretty good about my execution, so it put me in like a good like mental state for the rest of the seed, which is good.
Yeah, no, those were clean. Emo cursed you
Yeah.
because he like said, "Oh, like
I
your name, do you already know this?" And then you like short hopped
20
the
minutes
first one.
delay, man.
No, it was definitely
How can I
Emo's
curse
fault.
it?
It was Emo's fault. That short
I'm a
hop was
time
funny, though.
traveling wizard.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I do normally do child DC with like a Hylian shield just to be safe. So I was pretty nervous about like not having one ready
Burning
to
it.
go.
I mean, you didn't need it for Deku or anything, so like, who cares if it burns, right? To a certain degree.
Yeah, it's yeah. I did like you do have also like a save quit in Kokiri Forest, so it's not hard to get it back. But
yeah,
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, it definitely showed though. I mean, it was very clean routing, good execution for both of you. Really, just that really small difference, a small decision leading to the big difference. It's kind of been like kind of a running theme I've seen across a lot of S9 seeds. Do you guys like that, or would you rather it be like big decisions, big rewards, rather than like small decisions, big rewards? Like which feels better to raise?
Kind of indifferent. Like I think the swingy plays benefit me more, but both are fine. Really, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Kind of just like a part of Rando that I've come to accept. Like that's just something that is a part of the game. So
and like I think another big thing about S9 is like the random spawn as child. Like if you start child, like your quote unquote standard opener kind of changes sometimes. Like people who have more like free will to kind of do their own thing, and I think that's pretty cool. But I don't know.
Yeah, I've always
go
been a
ahead.
personal fan of like random child spawn because I do think there's like an adaptation, right? Of like,
Yeah.
do I go immediately adult? Do I do like a little bit? Like if I find something, do I stick with it a little bit more? So I find that interesting, but yeah, I kind of feel the same way you guys do. Like there's positives and negatives to both, really. So
Were all 5 patents found? I was missing one.
yeah, I had them all.
I believe so.
I think it was the Bane hint.
Yeah, the Bane, and I don't have. Oh no, I have Ice Cavern to Bane.
Bottom of the well, I think.
Bottom of the well. Okay, that's what I missed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we figured it out. It's probably like Ritos to the hook or.
Yeah, that was my assumption. Yeah.
I think it could be
well,
bombs, but we were trying to figure out if there was a bow that was available without bombs, but I don't think there was.
I think I'm out of questions. Alpha, it's going to be good to see you in the top of 16 fleet. That was a good run for you. I mean, I didn't want to see either of you lose. So, but I think we're good to throw it over to Cubs to close us out here.
Yeah. Can also just be big.
Oh, and our wonderful trackers, of course, Viva and Palm.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of work behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Look, I totally didn't fall asleep at the computer. That absolutely didn't happen. But thank you for doing my job for me. I appreciate it. GG, both of you. Well done, Alpha. Good luck to you going forward. Any final thoughts? Since we took care of the discussion. Schedule. Yes, there will be more races. Hopefully, we got a couple, at least a couple on schedule. We're going to try to get on tomorrow, but keep an eye out on both the ZSR and on Mido's house schedules to see what's coming up. Any final thoughts before we head on out tonight?
Remove Suns.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, just great race. Flea, commiserations. The end of S9, but always fun watching you race. Alpha, good luck going forward. So,
thank you.
Yeah, good luck on the rest of the tournament.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm going to need it.
And we'll see who you get paired against. That'll be the big decider, I think. Let's start off with.
GG again. Until next time, all, thank you all for being here. Everybody have a good night. Stay safe. We'll see you back here soon. Farewell.